All right, we are back, and I am so excited. We are under a week now for the NiceGate event. We are about at 5 days. I'll be leaving Saturday, and I'm extremely excited. And for those of you who were following along the schedule, we were supposed to be on last night with some amazing presenters, but sometimes life gets in the way. So we are pushing those presenters to Thursday night. Tin Needles is going to join us. Liz from Canva is going to be joining us as well, Boswick, and really excited to have them on. We had to push them a couple days, but as we know in the field, life goes on. But we are back tonight, and then we will be in Rochester in just under a week. And I'm so excited to have this next guest in, because I know for my keynote, she was one of the people, and her work is part of why the closing keynote is talking about Stronger Together, because we bring in not only educators to NiceGate, we bring in amazing solution providers, and we couldn't do our work without their work, and they couldn't do what they do without our support. So that's why, not in a shameless plug talking about the closing keynote, but just talking about the true belief. As an assistant superintendent, I'm here right now in the district getting ready for school committee this evening, because we all are working together with local government, with our own educators, and with solution providers. And without that, we couldn't do our work. So having amazing solution providers, just like Alefiya, makes this a great event and a great profession. So welcome. I think this is probably the third or fourth time. I'm excited to have you on.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Matt. It is a pleasure to be on. And I love that you say solution providers. I love that you say partners, because that's what it is. It's not a vendor or a company. I mean, we have to be in this together, and it resonates so strongly.
Well, because it is, you provide solutions, and I know the work, and we're going to dive into it for you, is about providing students the opportunity to be entrepreneurs, to be thinkers, to just like you did with your company, Mad Learn. So for you, when we say solution providers, as you said, why is that something that you're proud of? That you go, and sure, you're in sales in the sense that you're a business, and that's okay. We have to just say that's the role that you have, but you are a partner. And why does that make you excited when you hear that in events and in your work?
Yeah, well, to hear all about this, may I recommend you check out Matt's latest version of Stronger Together, because he invited me to write a chapter in that book talking just about this, and the combination of the partnership between schools and districts and solution providers and partners. And I personally have been an educator for many years. I was in the classroom for several years, and now am sort of on the company side, the business side of education. And I get to kind of have one foot in both camps, and be able to experience and see what it's like being on the corporate side, being on the classroom side, and how to help merge some of those realities. So we come at our work very much from a teacher first lens. How do we help our teachers in the classroom? How do we help them support students? And that's what it should be for any company. And we can't do it alone. We shouldn't be doing it alone. It truly is us being here to support your work in the district. And it's amazing when we get to do that as a true partnership, and have it be a collaboration as opposed to just a vendor or a financial relationship, because that's, we know there's a lot of times where things get purchased and they're sitting in a closet, or things get purchased and,
Sure.
and collecting dust. And the last thing we want for any of our students is for that to happen. So we've got to be in it together.
Yes, and we kind of been talking about some of it, but for those of you going to NiceGate, or just to check it out, the website's below. It's Mad Learn, mobile app development, and it allows students to dive into the work. It allows students to be creators. I mean, one of the sessions I'm doing at NiceGate is going from consumption to creation, and it's a chapter in one of the new books, because it's so important to have these students participate. And for you, so you will be there at a booth. Are you there at a booth as well? So what is something that would grab educators if they come over to your booth to say, wow, this is something I need to have?
Well, the first and most important thing is our company slogan, which is "Don't worry, be happy."
Yes.
So come get your sticker. Come get some swag when you come see us. We are actually not in the main exhibit hall. We're on the lower level. So come find us. We'd love to meet with you. I know there's so many friends, but we'll get to see after a while, and we'd love to meet you as well. So come visit our table, our booth at NiceGate. But besides swag, really, truly, the thing that we're most excited about is opening up our mind to the possibility of you yourself and with your students, not just using this handy little thing that we call our phone and that we're addicted to, but actually building an app yourself. That's what MadLearn is. That's what we do. We know our kids are obsessed with their phones, that they cannot live without their phones for better or for worse. So let's use that as a hook to bring them into STEM, into computer science, especially with our new New York State computer science and digital fluency standards. We can be a great tool for you to use, a great program to help meet those standards at various grade bands. But build an app with your kids. Teach your kids how to build an app. Do it in an English class as a book report paper. Instead of a paper, make a book report app. Do it in a history class. Do it in a business class and have your kids make an app for the business that they're launching. So many different possibilities using no code whatsoever or lots of code.
That's amazing. And one of the things that always impresses me about you, and we've said it multiple times already in the almost 8 minutes we've been here, is that it's more than just sitting in a booth, and it's more than just it's swag, but swag is cool. It's about that you put yourself out there and also present content. And as you said, you were in the classroom, you're an educator. So you have a couple sessions. And one of the sessions here I wanted to jump to, because you talk about don't worry, be happy, virtual apprenticeships. And that will be on Monday, 9:15 in the morning. What is that?
It's actually Tuesday night.
Tuesday, sorry.
So come visit us. There's the virtual apprenticeship session because we're all about the appy puns. You called me here to be appy, so we're gonna
Go.
be puns. But our session on Tuesday morning, 9:15, virtual apprenticeships. It's talking about our virtual internship program. We have a global team. We have team members in 3 countries and 5 states. So we work from here, from home, from wherever we are. That's where our office is. And we teach kids how to do that as well. So they can intern with us from the comfort of home or their classroom. We have interns joining us from their counselor's office before school in the morning. So kids can dial in from anywhere. We have interns that are on their way to school and they're in the back on their computer and joining team meetings. But really, truly being able to get an experience working with a global company, but not just doing busy work, not just making coffee because we don't have an office. They're doing real work. They're doing real projects, things that the company needs, that's excited about, that we're thinking through. We take ideas from the kids, we incorporate that into our work. We just launched a whole new MadLearn earlier this year, and so much of that was developed in concept by ideas that we've gotten from students over the years, and interns are a big part of that. So it's a win-win. We get kids experience, we get them resume builders, we get them skill building. They get such phenomenal experiences, and we selfishly love having kids on the team. We love their energy, their ideas, and we have them do such great work that we get to use and give them credit for. So it's a lot of fun. Come learn all about it on
Tuesday morning. I want to make sure that's clear. Tuesday, the 21st at 9:15. And then some of the other sessions that you're doing, this one is Monday.
Yes.
Monday at 10:45, Grit, which is growing resiliency in tough times.
Yeah.
And that's a co-session with, I think, Sean.
Yes.
And share a little bit about what this Grit session is going to be about.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about this one as well. Sean Arnold, if you don't know him already, you will meet him at NiceGate. He's amazing, a part of the work computer science initiatives in New York City. So the CS for New York City is part of the work that he is very much involved with. So Sean has been really instrumental in focusing on computer science initiatives in the city. But Sean and I are going to be talking talking about really some realities around life and times,
Okay.
right? We know that we're all going through different kinds of tough times in whatever capacity. Our students are, our parents are, we are. So a little bit of group therapy, but also thinking about activities and hands-on fun exercises that you could do with kids, with adults in your spaces to help us build more resiliency and be able to build more grit. So come join us for Grit Monday morning, 10:45 a.m.
Awesome. And then one I roped you into as well, the one that just came about, ignite your creativity. And for those of you who don't know what this is or how this is going to be, this is a crazy idea. It's an Ignite presentation, which is a presentation style that I'm really trying to get students to use and get teachers to use. And I said, why don't we do this as a group? So it's actually going to be 8 presenters, 9 presenters, 8 topics. And then I'm going to do one at the beginning that goes over what this is and how to build it. So it's 9 5-minute presentations. I'm going to hit start at the beginning and then never touch the computer again. And it goes through 20 slides, each person 15 seconds for 5 minutes. And you just, have to get to a topic and you have to get through some work. So when you saw that email, why did you reply like, yes, I'm in? Like, what made you like, okay, this is something I'm going to try?
So I actually love the Ignite model. I love the quick, the slides moving. When you have a limited number of slides and a limited number of an amount of time, it forces you to be really intentional about what you're sharing. So I love it. I think it's kind of fun. And I'm excited during your Ignite creativity session to talk about some entrepreneurial lessons that we have learned over the years and how those feed creativity in a lot of different ways. So whether or not you are an entrepreneur in the sense of you have your own business, the entrepreneurial spirit, as you know very well, Matt, is something that's so essential for our kids to be able to develop, for students and teachers to have as sort of a way of being. And another plug for Matt's book, buy your copy of Always Stop at a Lemonade Stand, all about the importance of student entrepreneurship. And you'll see a whole chapter on MadLearn.
All right. And there's a little surprise. I won't say what it is for those going to NiceGate and staying for the closing keynote. You're going to have a little surprise around that book. So hopefully you'll be there as well.
Make sure you stay.
Make sure you stay. So the other part that I really like about the Ignite presentation that we're going to do, and then I'm going to ask you kind of about your own learning, is that a lot of time presenters, I had 4 sessions, and trust me, I love it. It's enjoyable, but I don't often then have a lot of time to learn from others. I'm going to learn from 8 other people, 7 other presentations, and it's going to fill me up. Like, this is going to be great learning for me. Now, for you who are in the solution provider side and who are also staying current in the field, what are you looking to learn at NiceGate? What are some things that maybe attract you that are different in your world?
Yeah, one of the biggest things, we actually don't often do booths at conferences. And the reason is because we like to attend sessions. We like to hear what's happening. We like to learn about what's not just what's new, but what's important, what's needed, what are the problems that we're facing, and try to help address some of those things. So we will be attending a bunch of sessions, even though we do have a booth. So you'll find us at the booth and in some sessions, but excited to be presenting, to be attending, and to be exhibiting.
Wonderful. Well, it's going to be here before you know it. As always, thank you for stopping in. Make sure to check out all the work at MadLearn as well. The Twitter handles there that Alefiya has on there, the website, check that out. Now, she's too humble to put her own work up there, but make sure to check out her work as well, because she is dynamic and phenomenal for everything that she does. And I look forward to seeing you. We'll both be arriving on Saturday, and we'll hit up trivia night, and then we'll let the fun begin on Sunday for the event.
Awesome. Awesome. So good to see you, Matt. And
Nice to see you.
All at NiceGate in a few days.
Sounds good. And for those of you who are continuing to tune in and watch, we have some more interviews coming up. And who knows, I may do a few live in New York. It's just about having fun, building relationships, and growing in each and every day. So we'll see you soon. And for all of you attending, continue to tune in, and we'll see you in Rochester.
Awesome. Take care.